he didn't inherit the crown, so he's definitely gonna have to romance one. Guys, welcome back to Romancing the Throne. Welcome to my channel. So, we have to do like a quick recap before anything. So, last time, Romeo spent time at the market and he met Akashi through mentorship in speech, right? Now, it was failure with the Duchess, and that's fine. But Akashi, on the other hand, he became really good friends with Romeo. And then Romeo hit up the club, and then he tried to swipe a lamp, and then he became a subject of a secret. And that's where we kind of picking up off on this episode, like the aftermath of his secret being exposed, and how he kind of feels about it, right? Now, Romeo feels a little bit embarrassed. No, not a little bit. He feels embarrassed. He feels lonely. He's like, who's looking at him? Who's watching him? Who's keeping eyes on him? Yes, being a part of a secret is also like, not a bad thing, but it's also like, it could be exposed at any point in time. And what can that do with his reputation, right? Now, Romeo's an emotional shopper. So he was able to kind of redecorate his room last night because he was so emotional. So he just broke down a wall and he bought new furniture, and we gave him a little bit more space. So to kind of work out his embarrassment, whatever, I'm just gonna let him do a bit of boxing, and just to kind of just punch out that not so stressed, but that feeling of like, woe is me, I'm alone, I'm back alone in the city. Yes, he's getting to know people, but it's not the comfort of what he knew for the last 10 years, right? He kind of feels alone like how he did as a child. But he's hoping for some, I don't know, something, some connection to be made and fall out of the sky. But his boxing went well and he got a little bit of soul. So we're gonna like let him take a little thoughtful shower. Just think about like, positive affirmations, I will become king, I will become king, I will become king. But first he has to start somewhere, right? So guys, peep this. So he comes out of the shower, and who's gonna message him? We'll call him Akashi, right? So Akachi is like, hey friend, I was wondering if I could stay over at your place for a few days. Let's hang out and have some fun. And Romeo is like, okay, I could do with a friend. Yes, we became good friends. Yes, you could stay over. Yes, I only have one bed, but that's okay. We'll figure something out, right? Because him and Akachi are cool. Like, nothing romantic just yet. We just cool vibes right now. So of course he's gonna say like, okay, right? And he's excited. Like he's really excited about this right now, even though he's still a bit embarrassed. But he's like, you know what? He's gonna change his outfit and he's gonna like freshen up a little bit because he has to get ready. He wants to impress Akashi because, unbeknownst to me at this point in time, Akashi is a noble, right? So he's like, you know what? Let me look at Akashi. He's always dressed really nice, and he likes it about Akashi, right? He loves Akashi's hair and everything. Like he looks up to Akashi. Like, who is this guy? Who is this guy that is supposedly also romancing the Duchess? So he welcomes Akachi, and then he's like, you know what? I'm hungry. Let's go. Let me make up some fruit salad. He has no cooking skill, and I'm not. And you see how cheap that stove is? I am not prepared for a fire. We don't have time for that, right? And Akashi's just gonna like, he's just gonna like just chill for a little bit, and then we're gonna like sit and have like a really nice meal together. And I love that for the both of them. I love that Romeo is like, he's bonding, but then this happens, right? This is so crazy because he's like, hello from the other side, hello from the other side. You don't know me, so this might sound weird, but you're going to inherit from me. Why, you might ask? Let's just say it's better for both of us if you don't ask questions. The money needs to go somewhere and quick. So Romeo said, of course, free money. Yes, please give me, because I just spent a lot of my money just kind of buying a new bed and breaking on walls and shit. So he got $4,000. And I'm like, you know what? Free money, free money, free money. And it kind of just seems like the universe is on Romeo's side today. And I am here for it. I am here for it as his goddess. I am here for Romeo really getting the blessings that are bestowed onto him, because he opened up his home charitably, and he's feeding his guests. Like come on. Like Romeo is like, he is serving noble behavior, right? Even though like he's still kind of like poor and stuff, right? So they just have like a really cute little meal. I love that for the both of them. And then like Akachi like really takes notice of Romeo. Like he already did back in the mentorship. I guess that's why they became such good friends. Like, and then he walks up to Romeo and he asks him like a question that I was so excited about, and I didn't even know that could have happened, right? You have so much potential, Romeo. If you'd like, I'd happily share my knowledge. Do you want to become my mentee? And I was like, heck yes, he needs a mentor. Like, are you serious? I was like, yes, Romeo, yes, 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 yes. I I was really excited about that. So I was like, okay, cool. You can be my mentor. I am here for it. So Romeo is ecstatic, of course, because this is exactly what he's prayed for. But he's trying to keep his cool because it's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. He's like, yeah. But then, like, so I created a group immediately because I love the club system. Even though like I really think that we really need to get more icons after how long we have this game now? Like it's 12 years, I think. Like we need more icons. Like, come be real. And I know there's a mod for it, but come on. Come on. So I created a Romeo's mentorship club. Akachi is the only mentor for right now, but it's also open to other mentors like nobles of a higher rank that could really train Romeo up, and that could be part of like his royal court later on when he finally becomes king. Like you all seen the vision, right? You all seen the vision. Now, if you're hearing a sort of noise in the background, like my kittens are having the after dinner zoomies, and they really don't care that I'm recording a video right now. So anyway, so Akashi wants to start training immediately. Like he's like, we don't have any time to waste. Because one of the things about becoming a noble is that one, you need, because of what swordmanship means to Andarian, he needs to get good at swordmanship. He needs to enter some tournaments and start to win tournaments. Then he has to just kind of be around and do service for the noble families, right? But that will all take time. You'll get there eventually. But Kashi's just like, yeah, you need to get your charisma up, you need to get your sword fighting skill up. So Romeo is giving it his all. He's really showing off, and yeah, he's like, I need to impress Akashi. Like Akashi sees something in me and I need to impress him, right? And it's kind of the same thing that what happened with his madam back in Del Sol Valley, right? Who sent for him when he was when he was a young adult. She saw something in him and she trained him up, and I mean, Romeo has a lot of potential. So anyway, so after training with the dummy, Kachi is like, here what? We need to have a duel. So let me see what you're working with. So they got in there, and Akashi was not taking it easy on him. He was like, yeah, I know you have a wooden sword and stuff, but yeah, look at my big, I can't remember what the name of it is. I think it's a rapier. Um, I'm not sure. I'll probably I don't know. I don't know what kind of sword Akashi is using, but it's badass. It looks like a cutlass a little bit. What you all, I think you all would call it a machete, but it's a cutlass. Anyway, so the duel is like ongoing, right? And Akashi is beating his ass, right? But then, of course, this glitch happens and Akashi's sword disappears. That's a glitch that they were supposed to fix before the game launched, but you know how it goes with EA. And but even though my boy was embarrassed, he was like, that was hot, right? That was hot. I want to jump. I want to like, jump Akashi's bone. Something about a blade swinging in my face is like, yeah, I want it real bad. But he was still a bit humiliated, you know what I mean? But the flirtatiousness was like, yeah, let's go, let's do it. Yeah, bro. So he was like, he flirted a little bit with Akashi. He's like, you know what? You know, I like that. And Akashi's letting them know that no, we need to take this little thing seriously. Even though I'm gonna take the flirtation, we need to take this seriously, right? And so now that I know that, so it was at this point I found out that Kashi was a noble. And then I'm like, okay, so even though, so he sees potential in him, I'm going to have Romeo ask to be a knight, to be knighted. And I was so happy, like he didn't hesitate. He just, like Akashi, like literally, like started saying the words and started, like, and I was like, yes, yes, bestowed knighthood. I'm so happy for Romeo because it's like, oh, look at this animation, y'all. Which is too short for me. So Romeo is knighted and delighted. He's honored and overjoyed, and he's like now in the noble career. So he's a knight of Andarian. He makes 672 a day, which he needs that money, girl. So the first couple of things he's gonna reply to noble mail, use a noble introduction to meet a new sim. So we'll probably do that in the next episode. But I'm gonna wrap it up right here because this is a major milestone in his whole kind of like story. And I didn't think we were to get here so fast. So today was kind of like the best day ever. So let's just wrap up this episode right here. So I am really excited. I did not expect Akashi to come over. I didn't expect him to get that $4,000. Like today has been like one of Romeo's best days. And I'm like, yes, more of this universe come through. So look at him with his blade and with his sword. So we need to get him like a proper sword next episode so he could like really get into the tournaments and stuff. Like I am really, really excited for Romeo's journey. And look at the night, my baby's being knighted, y'all. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know what y'all think of this episode. And let me know what y'all think about the universe given Romeo, like, yeah. And if y'all got to the end of the video, please leave a heart down below. Thank you. Bye. Thanks for watching.